Welcome everybody to our Green Acres. I'm so glad you came over to our channel today. And if you are new to my channel, I want to introduce myself. My name is Teresa. Today's video I'm going to bring y'all along as I give y'all the reveal of my home office, my creative studio, my craft room. So there is a part 1. I'm going to link that video down below. So if you have a lot of questions on today's video, they could be addressed in that video. So that's kind of part 1. So today's video, I'm going to give y'all the reveal of where I am today. We have the majority of this room completed. This is mainly my area, and this is where I get creative, and this is a lot of it is storage for the things that I use in my videos. I get a lot of requests and a lot of questions on people want to know where I store my things and how I store them. So I'm going to go through all that today in the video, and also I'm going to show y'all my new chandelier that I got. It's the first one I've ever had, and I absolutely love it. So I hope y'all enjoy the video. If you haven't joined my Facebook home decor page, I'd love for you to go over and join it, and also go over and follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. First of all, this is a layout of the room before. This is when we were looking at our house to purchase it. This is what the room looked like. Some of the changes and things that we've done to the room was done before we had our YouTube channel, so I did not document those. But basically, we've gone through, we've painted, we put down fresh flooring, we've added hardware to some storage space that never had hardware. So I'm going to go through all that in the video and just kind of show you section by section of how I organize my things. First area, I'm going to show y'all some storage area that I have. And the first area that you get to when you walk through the door of my space is this little nook right here. And I thought it was the perfect space to store my mannequins because I love mannequins and I have a collection. So I thought it was perfect to put some of my mannequins in. And then along the wall here, this used to be storage units with doors. And I took the doors off and made it more of an open shelving with wicker baskets because I feel like the baskets give me better access to store like my lace, my ribbons, my glues, hot glue guns and things like that. So that's what I store in those baskets. And this is what those wall units looked like before. They had the doors on them and they were that dark wood. So, in the first video, we show you all the painting that we did up here, and I also go over the paint that we used in this area. And like I say, I have that video link down in my description box. So if you want to go out and watch, part 1, I'll have it for you. But here is another one of those little nooks. They're in 4 corners of this room because this room goes off in an angle. So so you can see now we've got all the dark wood. We've got it all painted. We painted it all white, and we have already put the hardware on those doors. We replaced it. It was very inexpensive. I ordered the hardware off of Amazon, and you've got like 20 something pieces. So I've got extra of those little knobs. So then they were a great price, and I'll have those linked in my Amazon store. But right across from those cabinets, we have these huge deep drawers, and these are super nice. They've never had any hardware on them, so when you go to pull them, you just about pull your fingernails off. So we painted these white. We have not replaced the countertop on this yet. That will be in the future. Right now it's my workspace, so I do a lot of painting sometimes up here, and that way I don't have to worry about if I get paint on it. It's just kind of like my work area, and I stage on this piece a lot of times too because it's a long area and it gives me a lot of space to kind of spread out my decor and do some good staging on this. But right now I have things on it because I store my paint up there. There was the knob, and I don't know if you saw my video where I repurposed this accordion wine rack, but it made great storage for my spray paint. So I've got that out, and then I just kind of, like I say, keep things up here that are staging accessories. I have a lot of items up here that I stage with. So a lot of things, are not going to go, behind a door. They have to sit out, and I use them a lot when I do stage, so that's why I've got things up there on that counter. But like I say, eventually we'll try to replace that with something, inexpensive. And that back there is my desk area, and then that door back there, that is the only natural light that comes into the room. So, lighting is very important up here. And I'm going to show you in just a minute the chandelier that I got and where I received it. So now I'm going to show you some decorative areas. I'm just going to call these decorative areas because I still store things in this shelving unit right here, and that striped little bag on the top, that's where I have a lot of my little tools like screwdrivers, pliers. That little black and white stripe, those little folders, that's where I stored like some paperwork, some of my graphics. I've got books up there. I make a lot of projects with books, so I have my books stored here. And then my Rose Forever of New York, there's 2 sets of those roses that I display all the time. And then I love vintage clothing, so a lot of the clothing you see in this video too, some of it is my baby clothes that I had as a baby. My mom gifted them to me not too long ago, so I got a bunch of my little baby clothes. So why not? I love displaying things like that. So a lot of my little dresses and sweaters and stuff, I ordered some little baby hangers, and I love being surrounded by that kind of stuff. And I love vintage jewelry and that vintage tennis racket, so that's the type of things that I like to put in my areas.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do?
If you like this video so far, I hope you'll hit that like button. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love for you to. Now, this little area right here is right when you come in the door of the room. It's just right around the corner. So, it's got another slant to the ceiling, so you kind of have to be careful, and you have to, position things a certain way. And so anyway, that cedar chest there, I've chalk painted it. That used to be my dad's, so I redid that, and then I just kind of made it, like I say, a little decorative area. I love to have spaces decorated. To me, it's appealing to the eye. So this is one of those spaces. I don't really use this. I just look at it. A lot of these projects on here I've DIY'd. Like I did that mirror, and then that little chandelier with those candles in it. And my good friend Yachty, she gave me those little crystal a little candle embellishments. So I absolutely love those. And just, another view of how the room flows.
You stole my heart, what is it that you do? Was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire.
Now I'm going to show you that's my office space, and this is where my desk is, and it's over by the door. And there's one of those little nooks that I call it, beside my desk area. And this is while we were, remodeling and doing the painting and stuff. But it was kind of showing you when it's cleaned out. And there's the door to have the curtain off, because like I say, we're painting on this day, and just kind of giving you an idea. And there is the hole for the chandelier. So now I'm going to show y'all how easy it was for us to install this chandelier. And my chandelier came from Ambiance, and I'm going to have a link to them down below. So if you're shopping for a chandelier, a light fixture, indoor, outdoor, if you need a ceiling fan, they have it all. So make sure to go out and shop their website. Now, this chandelier was very easy to install, and as you can see, I thought this was cute, Ben's looking over the instructions here. But we're not electricians in any way, but it was very easy to follow the instructions, and it only took us just a few hours to put it up. So it comes with a very long cord, so if you need it to hang down, long, you have plenty of cord. We cut it off because I'm putting mine flush to the ceiling because our ceilings, are quite low. So we put it down any lower, we're going to hit our head. So you cut it off to the length you want, and they also give you chain, which we didn't need it in this case since we're, doing it flush to the ceiling. And then you just, screw the little mount on, and then we're just basically now just going to wire it up to the existing wire, up in the ceiling that, like I told y'all in part one, the opening and the wiring was already here when we moved in the home. They just never put a fixture up there. So we were lucky on that. So of course, you turn off all your electricity before you do this, or the power switch to this outlet, and then we just this is how easy it was to assemble it and get it put up. So now it's pretty much the base of it is put up. So now we're going to test it to see if we hooked the electrical up correct. So this is our test. So and we did, y'all. It was so exciting to see that little light come on. So now we're going to put the part that holds the crystals. And this is the part I got all excited about because those crystals are gorgeous. So we put the base on it, and you just basically, once you get the base up there, then you just put that crystal rim up there with a few screws. And now we're putting the bulbs back in it, and now we should have all three working, and we do. So, and look how much light that already puts off. I mean, it is amazing. I absolutely love this chandelier. I am so happy with it. So now we are ready to put the little crystals on it, and they all come very well packaged. Not a single one of these were broke, and they also give you an extra one. And they just have little wire clamps, and you just clamp them into all the little holes that they have, and they were very easy to hang up, and you just go around and you just kind of go from side to side. So when you're putting them on, you kind of balance it out as you go. And so there is the bottom level already with the crystals, and it's already looking so pretty. So now I'm just going to let y'all sit back and just enjoy the beautiful chandelier and what a big difference it made in my space.
Set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, y'all, it's that time again. We've come to the end of the video, and it's time for me to tell y'all goodbye. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing my little space. I've been wanting to share it with you, and also wanted to share this beautiful chandelier that was sent to me by Urban Ambiance. And a huge thank you to them for allowing me the opportunity to feature one of their light fixtures in my home. And I'm enjoying it. And I know if you go out and shop their website for any of your light fixture or ceiling fan, indoor, outdoor needs, I know you won't be disappointed. So don't forget, I'll have their link to their website down below. So y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed me seeing my little space. It's not perfect, and it's always a work in progress, but I wanted to bring y'all along and just let y'all see, where I hang out a lot of times during the day, and where I'm creating and where I'm staging. And there's some things up here that I'm actually working on that you see in the video that are upcoming videos. So I hope y'all stay tuned for those. So as always, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.